But don't just take my word for it. Contact your doctor and find out if Anivia is right for you.
That's a good read. Can you show your hands up to the camera?
My hands?
And make sure that you don't have any scars or tattoos.
Sure, I can show you all 11 fingers, yeah. Oh, 9, I'm sorry. I had an electric sander accident. It's a joke. I'll let myself out.
We've come a long, long way. I'm not afraid any longer. We've come a long, long way. Our love is getting stronger. We've come a long, long way, and the future's looking brighter. We've come a long, long way. Our love is so much tighter.
Hi, welcome to the next episode of my vlog. People come to me and say, Kyle, you're the next big thing in Los Angeles. You're the biggest trendsetter we know. What is going to be the next big thing in LA? Well, it's already here. Guess what it is? It's not walking. It's these scooters. They're electrical and they get you from point A to B with hopefully not breaking your ankle much. Now you're probably saying, why do people in LA need a scooter? I don't know. Really, I don't know. But these are cheap transportation, so people don't have to walk. And as such, they can go up to maybe 4 to 5 miles an hour, and yet that's still hella scary for me. Now these scooters are electrical, like I said, no gas whatsoever. They're charged every night by a representative of the company, who also maintains the parts on it. They collect each scooter roughly around sundown, and then take them to the scooter office to be charged. There they're maintained, checked out the wheels and everything, and they're returned before the sun breaks the next morning. Now, how far can these scooters go? Well, roughly about 23 miles per charge. And these scooters are computerized, meaning there's a miles per hour gauge and such. Also, so you don't steal them, inside this green box in the front, there is a homing tag so that everybody knows where they can track or find a scooter. By the use of apps, these average about $1 to start them up and another 15 cents for every tenth of a mile or every minute. There is some current legal legislation that's being brought to where you are legally allowed to ride this, but pretty much it's already assumed you're not allowed to ride in the public on public sidewalks, but you are allowed to ride in the bicycle lane on the street. Also, there is certain questions about whether you can ride one of these without a helmet yet or not. It's currently being fought in the courts. But you have to remember, these scooters are dangerous because in certain cities, people have gotten hit by them. They've fallen off them. They've run into things. So please, use your best judgment when riding one of these. There are two companies that run these scooters. The first one being Bird. It was founded in 2017 in Santa Monica by Travis Vanderzander, former executive of Lyft and Uber. He has placed these scooters in over 100 cities in North America, in Europe, and in Asia. Within the first year of operations, this thing has already produced 10 million rides. And it was named one of Time Magazine's top 50 genius companies. The other company is known as Lime. They too were founded in 2017, but their first objective was to get bicycles out in the public. And in 2018, they started using electrical bikes in San Francisco, then electrical scooters. And most recently, they've tried to do public cars, which are now known as Lime Pods. Lime is now working with Uber to develop the Uber electric bike. So, you want to see me ride this? Now, to operate these things, it's fairly simple. First, obviously, you use it like a regular scooter. Push off, and then when you get some speed going by just pedaling like as such, you press the go button right here, which sends electricity into the machine and propels you up to 4 miles an hour. And of course, stopping is... However, some of these are not the most well maintained. You can see by the shakiness. But this is how you push off. I was told you can't go faster than 5 miles an hour, but of course this has a speedometer here. I get up to 15.4 miles an hour, so I don't know how fast you could actually get this thing. But it was actually scary fast. And of course when you're done, you have the kickstand right here and it shuts automatically the machine off. So, is this worth it? Depends on how far you're going, depending on your balance, depending on your coordination. For an old fart like me, no. For these kinds of things, I enjoy having health insurance. And it doesn't help that I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so that doesn't add to my dizziness. But yes, these are the, quote, revolutionary new transportation methods in Los Angeles. I'm gonna go take a bus. So I guess some scooters are not made for me, so I guess I'll be happy to walk. So my wife suggested that I do another one of these audition vlogs where I'm going to an audition and pretty much just spill my brains about what's going on. Yesterday was the SAG Awards from the day I'm filming this, and it seemed pretty mediocre. I'm thinking about what would it take for me to win a SAG Award. Not that that's a big aspiration or anything, or winning awards or anything is a huge aspiration, but it would be nice to be invited to the dinner. Those are one of the few awards that comes with the dinner, even though they never show anybody eating there. Let me try this. It's a little bit better. Professionally, I got a new agent who I'm very honored with, who I introduced you guys to a couple weeks ago, Peter Calanteris. Amazing guy. I don't have any qualms whatsoever. I trust the guy with my life. For some reason I look pudgy. The audition is for an insurance company. A very well-known insurance company. Again, not going to say the name, but I will say that if I can, I would go with the flow. Man, I really do look puffy. This is the second audition I've had since the winter hiatus. My first audition after the hiatus was a chicken commercial, and I really don't think I need to tell you which company that was for. I was hoping for something from that because I didn't have any lines, and it would be little for me to do, except I can't even tell you what's going on in that commercial because I signed an NDA. But it's been boring. And not just for me, for everybody. I don't know if productions are just using less and less people or what. I mean, it will speed up again eventually, but... And I went to the doctor a couple days ago. I started feeling numbness in my hand. Ends up I have carpal tunnel. The doctor asked me, am I doing anything? I said, like what? And he says, I don't know, spending a lot of time at the computers. And I said, oh, you mean editing for a vlog? Really not sure why my wife told me to do this. Super Bowl's this weekend. You ever just wanted neither team to win? I think I'm allowed to say Super Bowl considering it's in the consciousness, just in case. Okay, so that big football game is happening this weekend that I'm not allowed to say because of copyright names. And it's a choice between the Patriarchs and the Ramalama Ding Dongs. And I do believe that the Patriarchs are leading the Ramalama Ding Dongs in the spread. Notice how I don't say their names so I don't get in trouble with copyright infringement. I'm getting a lot of people that actually like the Kylie character. Another level of annoyance. One thing that's going on in Hollywood right now is it's the beginning of pilot season. It's the very, very start And this is when they start putting shows together for the fall season in hopes to get them sold to be put on the air, and boy, was that over-explained. There is one pilot I've heard that sounds interesting. It stars Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live, all that, Kenan and Kel. Kenan being a widower with kids. If this pilot gets moved into a series, then he will leave Saturday Night Live. He is currently the SNL cast member in the history of the show that has the longest tenure, 14 seasons. He can't do What Up With That anymore, can't do any Cosby material, he can't do a lot of things. He might want to seek other opportunities. And he was also nominated for an Emmy this year. But me and... hello. Nice seeing ya! But as far as me and pilots, I've had an audition for one. I've been in one that never saw the light of day. Nice driving there, buddy. How bizarre is it? The fact that right there is the Kodak Theater, where they hold the Oscars. Right next door, a Foot Locker. Lots of tourists, and Jimmy Kimmel. No, you go. No, please go ahead. You're much more important than me. No, I'm not trying to hit you, you son of a gun. You just stopped fast. Cats is playing over at the Pantages Theater from February 26th to March 24th. My first question is, why? Why do I feel like I passed it? I did pass it. Why? How come I didn't even know I passed it? I'm thinking of a Sheryl Crow song. All I Want to Do. That's the name of the song. It's not dancing, idiots! Okay? No, guy, it's okay that you just stand in the middle of the street and wave your arms like you're gonna fly. That's LA. Wish me luck. And 15 minutes later, and I'm back in the car already. This audition went okay. One word can screw up an audition, just the pronunciation. And I felt like I wasn't able to get what they were looking for one specific word. The word what. I know that sounds completely outrageous, but yeah, it is one word. It's saying the word what is enormous. Like I asked the guy who was running it, it's not so much the characters, it's the situation that makes this piece funny. And he says, exactly. By me being even blander and not, what? You know, like not Steve Martin-y it would have been better if I was just like, what? But of course, I had to, what? Yeah. I had like 4 or 5 lines and I couldn't get past, what? I mean, I'm still in the running because I think we do at least two takes normally, just in case the first one really sucks, just to give the actor a second chance. And there was me and another guy. So maybe I paused too much. Maybe I was trying too hard in that case. You know, every time I do an audition, I could find about a bazillion things I did wrong, but I did all right this time. I did. And I have to quit thinking like that. I don't know. And I can say this now. I was playing a teacher, my student. He was, about my age. He might have been older. There also was this theory about, at least commercials. When you audition, you learn everything you can to forget it. Just so everything should be coming to you so naturally, so spontaneously. Knowledge never feels spontaneous to me. And I'm just racing home so I can eat a steak sandwich. Is your turn signal on for a reason, big truck? Yes, I can be accommodating. I'm a nice person. But again, I thank you guys for all watching. I never say this enough. Come on, speed up. Speed up. Speed up. Speed up. Speed up. Hopefully next week or next time we do a vlog, I'll be more exciting. Just not a lot of exciting things going on right now, except for I'm getting on the freeway. Whee! If you can, make sure you subscribe to this on YouTube and leave a thumbs up or down or sideways. I don't know, do a disco thing. I don't know. Subscribers are cool though, and I do appreciate them. Email me at askkyleaquestion@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Kyle Isao, Kyleisao. I hope everybody in the Midwest is staying warm because I heard about the negative 20 degree winds that are coming out of the Arctic freeze or whatever they're calling it. Stay warm, stay bundled, stay safe. Have to change lanes here. Don't you dare get in there in front of me, Tesla. Don't you get in front of me. And until the next time I see you guys from Hollywood, where it's 73 degrees. That's a wrap. Hey, Kyle, you're the trendsetter. What's the next...
Sorry.